Shalom, Achis. I'm back. Day two videos back to back. But as I mentioned yesterday, I'm going on my wilderness excursion. So figure I'd come and do a quick video, show you, taking obviously the word out there. Then the book is gonna conform to his image. And I think that's kind of in line with where we were going, with our identity is supposed to be in the Most High, conforming to his image. So, conventional wisdom tells us we're supposed to play it safe. This is my first time out solo. I'm gonna test out my bug out bag, and I'll show you my new bug out bag. But I'm not conventional, so I'm gonna shoot up probably about 4 or 5 hours from here. No power, no nothing. We'll just kind of test some skills and see what's what. So, got my word and my sword. So hopefully won't have to use it. I'm only going to take about 100 or so rounds with me. But I say that to say this, safety is an illusion. In Proverbs it says, the name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they are safe. So if you're not in his name, then you're not safe even in your living room. But being in his name, you'll be safe even in the wilderness, more safe than those who are in the living room. So if you're not in his name, then you're running in vain. So taking my sword with me. I'm gonna do some outdoor cooking. So this is kind of like a campfire stove. Probably cook over the campfire. Heater, 7 gallons of water. They say you need about a gallon a day per person, and I'm only going up there 2 days. So my unleavened bread, some utensils, and since we're going with the theme for Pesach, got some marinated lamb shoulder steaks on there. I'm gonna pop some popcorn, just a few snacks and stuff for breakfast. Tea in the morning, my GoPro bag and computer, my clothes for the 2 days, the trusty POW cap, one of the best pieces of equipment the Army made. This in the old green sleeping bag, and I don't think they make equipment like this no more. So definitely taking this for some cold morning. And my power source, solar generator. That's where I'm going to get my power from. But I do have some more power out here, so we're going to go out and show you my new bug out bag. Excuse the garage, it's a little messy. And put this power cap on. A little nippy out here. Wilderness experience. So, got a chair, got a little bathroom there, table that I'm gonna take. But this is my new bug out bag. So, gonna go be in the wild with this. Let's see if I can get some lights on in here. There we are. So I'm about to load it up here. Got a little place to sit in here. TV entertainment. This is where I'll be at. Going to, for those who are not from Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, or the UP is where I'm going. Got my kitchen supplies in there. Propane tanks in here. In the kitchen. So, turn lights on here. Got a little sink. Stove and the refrigerator. So, little spice rack for me cooking up there on the campfire. So, pans and potatoes to go with my lamb. I can't pull that all the way out. There's the refrigerator. So, yep, going up there in the wild. First time out in the new bug out bag. Just being at peace, getting to a place where there's going to be solitude and just kind of get my mind right, focus on what's next in this season in life and just spend some alone time. Shout out to the wife. She got up early and she's out chasing her dreams. So she's at school. So I'm about to get on this road here shortly and get going. I'm also going to test out this stove. So I'll probably be doing some videos up there. I picked up this stove, camping stove, about a few months ago, so I haven't tried it out yet. It's a propane stove. I'll go up there and experiment and test it out and see what's what. But the best is yet to come. So we're going to get out on this road. I'll probably do a few short videos, not too long, not too, heavy. All depends on how it goes. But I just wanted to encourage, most people would say, don't do this at home. But this is not the conventional wisdom. I'm going to say do this. You need to get to a place where you can hear Abba Yahuwah. And you need to make sure that you're not operating in fear. And give you a quick story. As I was loading up, and my sister asked me where I was going. I said, I'm going up to the UP. And she's like, oh, don't you know there's a lot of bears up there? And I knew there was bears, but that wasn't on my mind when I was starting to plan this trip. But since she said it, I had to consider it. So I was like, wow, man, I am going to be up there by myself. And I was already going to take my pistol, but I was going to go get some bear spray as a result of her saying that. But I ended up not getting that. I mean, it's one of those things where there's no safety. Safety is an illusion. If you think you're safe, then, people die by swallowing a teaspoon of water going down the wrong pipe. There's accidents on the highways, and there's more people who die a year on the highways than they did in Afghanistan at its peak. So you just got to be mindful not to be operating in the spirit of fear, because Abba Yahuwah does not give us the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind, peace in the sound mind. So have a sound mind. So I'll just make sure I do that. But I do have one quick story, and we're going to get off out of here. I remember as a young soldier, I think I was maybe a private or a specialist, and we went out to JRTC in Louisiana. And it's where you kind of simulate the conditions of war, being out in the field, in the wilderness, in the woods. And those mosquitoes were like birds out there, how big they were. And I was in a Bradley, M2A2 Bradley. It's a miniature version of a tank. And it was my job to scan the perimeter with the 25 millimeter gun that's on it and just look. And they got infrared. So I'm doing my guard duty at night and I'm scanning to make sure that everything out there is clear, that there's no one sneaking up on us. And the infrared, it gives you a heat signature. So you can tell if it's just something static like a rock or a tree or something, it won't be generating heat. So I come across this big thing and it's got this, and it's glowing red, like it's a heat signature. I was like, wow, that's unusual. A rock that big, it ain't supposed to be growing heat. So I'm continuing looking at this thing, and after a while, it stood up, a bear stood up. And I was like, oh, that's a bear. I couldn't sleep outside after that. I slept on the track from there, what we call the miniature version of the tank, the track. So hopefully I don't have no bear experience out there. And if I do, it'll be minding its own business, because I plan on minding mine. So, but anyways, the point of this is that there's no safety outside of Abba Yahuwah. We get on this road. This is like my second time trailing this. So when I got it about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was easy driving behind the truck, but to back it up in the driveway took me some while. So, and I had a lot of people directing me. So now I'm going out. There's not going to be anybody directing me. So I just got to play it safe, take it easy, and to make sure that I can get it up. Lesson learned, I didn't put the wheel on the bottom of this, so it may be a challenge getting it up on the back of the truck. We'll see. But where there's a will, there's a way. So next time when I put it on, I'll put the wheel and it'll be easier to maneuver. But I'll give you some other tips along the way. Shalom, shalom. The best is yet to come.